revolution brought in electricity, and mass production. The third industry automation. Digital technology was born. And now that we are in the fourth industrial revolution where AI, the Internet of Things, and the data rule, this era is about speed, efficiency, and automation. So, but here's the exciting part. We're starting to see uh, the birth of the fifth industrial revolution. On that's different. It's not just about the machines. It's about the people plus the machines working together with purpose and empathy and responsibility. So the key concepts of the fifth industrial revolution. Let's talk about what makes the fifth industrial revolution or the 5IR really stand out. So first, it's human-centric. Tech isn't meant to replace us, but to support us. For example, AI tools can help designers create more imaginative concepts, but the creativity still starts with a human. Second, it's about the sustainability. Tech is now being used to support zero waste manufacturing, eco-friendly supply chains, and circular economies where the resources are reused instead of thrown away. The third is ethics are at the center. We're building a systems that are transparent, fair, and accountable. No more black box AI that discriminates human tech that aligns with our ethics or the human values. And the fourth is the resilience. Look how the pandemic shook the world. Tech had to adapt quickly. Now we're building a systems that can respond better to global crises. So the fifth industrial revolution isn't just asking, can we do this faster? It's asking about, is this the right thing to do? Will it make life better for the people? So that's the shift, guys. So for the real world application, let's now bring this to life. These aren't just idea, guys. They're already happening. And nakikita na natin yun unti-unti. For example, we have a manufacturing in the BMW. The BMW uses a cobots or the collaborative robots that work with humans. It's not instead of them, workers are safer and precision goes up. The second will be in terms of the healthcare. We have IBM Watson help doctors analyze huge amounts of data, but the doctor still leads the patient care. It's not about the replacing it empathy. It's about the supporting it with intelligence. Next, we have in the smart cities like the Barcelona, IoT sensors help manage traffic and energy while getting real-time feedback from the citizen. Technology working with the community, not just governing them. So, in terms of the education, uh, tools like Khan Academy use AI to personalize learning so teachers can focus on mentoring and not just lecturing. Uh, and in sustainability, Microsoft's AI for Earth help us to monitor deforestation, track carbon emissions, and it's like giving nature a voice through data that nakukuha nila. So for the tools in the frameworks, guys. So what's the tool and idea are driving this? So we got a powerful tech. Pag-uusapan muna natin yung tech. So we got a powerful tech. First, we have a AI platforms like GPT-4 or the TensorFlow helping us write and create code faster. So for the next, we have IoT tools like AWS IoT that connect physical spaces, think smart homes, or the smart factories. We have next is blockchain for transparency, especially in the supply chain. We also have AR and VR like Microsoft HoloLens for immersive learning or training. So, but it's not just about the software, guys. We need a frameworks, guidelines that help us to build responsibly. So, ethical frameworks like the EU's AI Act make sure we don't lose our moral compass. A sustainability standard like the UN Sustainable Development Goals push us to think long term, and even new governance models like DAO's decentralized organization without a single leader are showing us fresh way to collaborate. So for the future trends, uh, what's on the horizon? Done. We're seeing AI being used to optimize renewable energy. Google's DeepMind is already doing this for wind farms. Laws are evolving too. We're seeing countries develop AI laws inspired by the Europe GDPR. We have also human AI teams are becoming the norm. New jobs like AI trainer or the AI uh, eth- ethicists are now real roles. Biotech is also taking off. Think a lab-grown leather or the mushroom-based packaging that replaces uh, plastic. And yes, we have a quantum computing may soon help us to solve massive problems like the climate. So for the challenges, let's not ignore the hard stuff. Lahat ng mga bagay talaga is may mga challenges tayong kakaharapin. So here in the fifth industrial revolution, we have a challenges too. There's a digital device. Not everyone has equal access to this future. That has to change. We have also ethical risks like deepfakes and surveillance. Those are real. We need for guardrails. People also need to reskill. New tech means new roles, and not everyone is prepared for that. And let's face it, tech isn't always green. We need to balance growth with the resource limits. Plus, also requires global cooperation, climate ethics data. This problem cross borders. So, for the conclusion, so here's what I hope you to take away. Uh, the fifth industrial revolution isn't just about being more robotic, it's about being more human. Technology can help us build a future that's fairer, greener, and more connected, but only if we choose to shape it that way. Let's collaborate across sectors and industries and even countries to build a world where tech serves us, not the other way around. Because at the end of the day, technology is a tool, but humanity is the compass. For the next uh, topic, we have the evolution of the 5G. The evolution of the 5G. So, I'll be walking you through the evolution of the 5G. The fifth generation of the mobile networks that's transforming industry and everyday life. We'll look at how it started and what makes it different, its applications, and where it's headed. So, to begin, let's set the stage. Mobile networks have come a long way from 1G's analog voice to 4G's high-speed internet, but the increasing demand for faster connection, smarter devices, and real-time communication brought us to 5G. Uh, um, for today's session, We covered the car concept of the 5G, the real-world applications, supporting tools, and the frameworks, global trends, future developments, and the challenges we face along the way. So what is 5G? So 5G is the fifth generation of the mobile networking, offering major improvements in three areas. Like first is EMBB, enhanced mobile broadband, which provides high data speeds, enabling 4K video streaming and immersive experiences like VR. And next is URLLC, or ultra reliable low latency communication. This is crucial for applications like autonomous vehicles and remote surgery. Our split seconds response times are is essential. Lastly, we have MMTC, or we call massive machine type communication, allows connectivity for billions of IoT devices, making smart homes and smart cities scalable and efficient. So we have a timeline of 5G evolution. So 5G didn't happen overnight. Walang ganon. Hindi siya nangyayari ng isang gabi or isang araw lang. So 5G didn't happen overnight. R&D efforts began around 2010. By 2015, the 3GPP standard body release first dropped. Initial commercial deployment started around 2019 using NSA, or non-standalone networks. From 2021 onward, more countries shift to SA standalone 5G, and that's when we started seeing its full capabilities take shape. So for the real world application, 5G is already transforming industry. We know that. And in smart cities, it enables real-time traffic control and better energy management. In terms of healthcare, it powers remote monitoring and even surgeries using robotic arms. Factories now use 5G for automation, robotics, and AI-driven quality control. And in terms of entertainment, we see or we use AR and VR experiences and lag-free cloud gaming. For example, South Korea has implemented a 5G connected buses that transmit live footage to traffic controllers, improving both safety and efficiency. For the tools and frameworks, to make 5G work, we rely on the several standards and tools. We have 5G NR, or the new radio, is the core standard defined by the 3GPP. Open Run allows operators to mix equipment from different vendors, promoting innovation. Simulations tools like NS3 and Omni T++ help test and optimize network performance. And testing equipment from vendors like Ceit and NI validate the devices and network needs 5G specs. So for the global adaptation and trends, so for the global adaptation and trends, 5G adaptation is accelerating globally. Countries like South Korea, China, and the USA lead in the infrastructure and user base. In the Southeast Asia, global adaptation and trends, 5G adaptation is accelerating globally. Countries like South Korea, China, and the USA lead in the infrastructure and the user base. In the Southeast Asia, countries like the Philippines are the beginning to scale up, or starting na lumalago pa lang. Today, millions of 5G base stations are deployed, and urban areas see average download speed exceeding 300 Mbps. Still, there's a digital divide, and rural coverage remains a challenge for us. So, for the future development, what's next? We're already looking beyond 5G. So, 6, 6G is expected to use terahertz speeds to enable speeds of 1 terabit per second and